Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I want to do a quick video with you guys on how I decorate my signatures. I'll show you guys some stuff, and this is the journal I'm working on. I did a slow stitch on it, and so far I got the front and back done with, this is my eco print that I did. I did some we coffee dyed cotton material and then did some eco printing on it. And I can put that video up in the right hand corner for you and you guys can come check it out. It's a pretty fun, it's a whole playlist. So I'll put the playlist up there and you guys can check it out. And this one I did off camera, just for fun. And it will be in my Etsy shop when I'm all done. But I did the inside here. So that's some of the decorations that I do, with some stencils that I have, and just some master boards that I had, and I cut and made some just fun pockets here. And yeah, so that's the journal that it's going to go into. And let's see, and I got a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of collage fodder to play with, and yeah, let's see. So I want to make sure you guys can see it. So I do have stencils that I was playing with and did throughout these. Let me go grab them real quick. Okay, so what I like to do is go through and do some fun collaging once I get my signatures cut how I want them to, fit into my journal and stuff. And this is just some fun things that I did. So these are my big stencils, and it's a set of 10. And there's 10 of them, and there's all different botanical and some dragonfly and butterflies and stuff. And then this is a set of 10 6x6s here that are like, these are more texture for the background and stuff, like fun background textures. Like that's a fun one. So these are cool. And then I got a 100-piece set of the little like botanical butterflies, dragonflies, flower, botanical. And then there's like 100 of them. These are the 2x2s. So those are pretty much what I use throughout on the background here. So I just wanted to show you guys. And so I went through and did that. And then I did some fun collaging here. I'm not really going to do a flip through with it. I just wanted to, I'll definitely do that at the end. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I've done. Just a little collaging here. And then we've done some painty papers together that we decorated, and I'll post that in the top right if you guys want to come check out how to do these on, it's on deli paper. And you get 500 sheets of those, which is really cool deal. And then you can just see some of the background stencils, the texture stencils do a really good job. And this is just some onion dyed lined paper that it just does a really good job with the textures. And then I did some collaging here. So what I want to do with you guys today is I want to do a collage here and show you guys what I do. So let's get started. So that's pretty much what I do, is go through, do stenciling, and then I go through, do some collaging throughout, and then add some pockets and stuff that I've made with you guys. So this is it's golden, made by Golden, regular gel, matte medium here, and this stuff is great. And it's best to use it with a dry paintbrush, but that's okay. It'll work. So you take a rag and just kind of dry it off. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today and just getting out all your craft supplies and stuff to do some signatures with, Yeah, definitely my go-to is stenciling, and then coming, just kind of just decorating the pages and stuff, and then using some fun pages that I've made with you guys and adding those in, and then just going through. And I love this gel matte. It doesn't curl the paper. It doesn't, it just does a really good job with gluing stuff down. And so what I got here is just some coffee dyed paper towels. So I'll just do a quick collage and show you guys how I do these. So you just take your gel mat and just pop it down, and it just makes it super easy, and it holds really nice. So I was doing some spring cleaning today and getting some stuff cleaned around here. And once you start, it's like, oh my goodness, you just keep going. I'm like, I have to stop. I need to do a video. It's like, I gotta get videos going. I don't wanna clean all day. But you notice, after it starts getting nice out and you get the bug of spring cleaning, and then you notice cobwebs or whatever hanging around, and you're like, gotta do it. Okay, so the cool part is it does fabric. So we can use the gel mat to do some fabric here, and it's a heavy body acrylic medium. So that's what it looks like. And man, I really like it. Okay. So yeah, we're just gluing some stuff down. Just kind of piecing it together. This helps use up your fabric scraps and all your little scrap pieces that you have hanging around, the napkins and the paper and just everything you got hanging. So I'm just putting it down and then putting it right on top. And it dries clear, so you won't even be able to notice it like that. I did the same thing here, and I even put some cotton rope that I coffee dyed on top, and it stays really good. So this stuff is definitely amazing. And then this is some, I did some eco printing with you guys and some stenciling the other day with black napkins. And I could post that up in the right hand corner here for you guys if you want to come check it out. But these are fun. And then this is what I'm going to use them for, is just doing some really cool collaging, in your journals. That's what it's all about, right? Or, even on pockets and stuff like that. Just however you want to do it. Okay, so now we can even pop over here. And just throw it down. I want to make sure you guys can see. So I just want to show you how good this works too with napkins. So it doesn't matter. You can put it all around. It'll dry. You won't even notice it. And then I just make sure I put enough on it so I don't rip the napkin. And then just start in the middle and work my way out. And there you go. And it'll dry clear, because I'll show you the back that I did here. So you can see how it's going to dry. I mean, is that pretty or what? I really like it because it is a matte finish on it. And this stuff is not going anywhere. So that's what I like to do, is to put collages together. Just whatever you guys got, this is from a lemon bag. And I've been taking it, and because it just gives it a little pop of color. So just, honestly, anything you guys got hanging around, just take it, put some down, pop it on top. This is the fun part. This is no pressure. This is just stuff that you're putting together in your own mind, stuff you have hanging around that you just want to make. And there we go. Okay. And then I'll go through, and this stuff dries pretty quick, but I try not to, smash the pages together, but we could even work with these 2 pages. And let's see, I have a pile over here of some stuff. This is some stuff I want to put throughout. And let's see, what do I got here? So like this would be fun. We can even pop it down right here, glue it, make a fun pocket with it. So I just have a bunch of stuff that I've already had made, and just go through and glue it down. And then I use my Fabrifix glue on that. So I think we'll just make this into a pocket. So just look through your stash, see what you guys have. Whatever you've made with me too, you guys come check, look through your stuff if you got a bunch of it. Because I have tons of videos on making pockets and, belly bands and corner pockets and things like that. And then I just put them all into a a little box and have them when I'm ready, you know, which is always a great thing to do, because then when you're putting your journals together, you can just pop them in. So there, and I'm going to leave that little collage behind it because it just gives it a little more character. So yeah, so that's what I like to do, is just go through, you know, start with the stenciling. You can even go through and stamp, do some stamping, stenciling, collaging, and that helps build everything up, you know, and just you add some buttons throughout, add some, like I always say keep your strings, keep your threads and your ropes and different things like that, and all your little scrap pieces. I mean, tons here, like all your fabric scraps that you have, you know, even old, this is from an old blouse. So keep stuff like that, and you can coffee dye it, tea dye it, you know, things like that for sure. I know I'm right in the middle of, and I'm sure you guys know this. Once you're in the middle of something, you just got it everywhere. But this is a bunch of coffee and tea dyed fabrics that, you know, I've worked with, or I mean that I have, just pieces here. And these are fun. Paper towels. So I just keep them all in little containers here. And then, of course, you know, paper scraps. We all got those hanging around too. So I try not to go over, you know, once these are filled, I start actually decluttering and just keep throwing it out. It's hard, I know, but it's better than just having a big overflow. I already have a tote over here, a big tote that has the bigger pieces in it. But once these, you know, get full, and this is just a granola box. So I just used whatever I got. And once it's full, I stop myself because I don't want to keep piling it up, and then you'll just be overwhelmed. Then you have too much stuff, you know. I mean, I have a lot for sure. Not saying I don't, but you can get overwhelmed, you know, with it all. Okay, and then also lace. Like taking some lace and just gluing it down to the bottom or wherever you want to put it. On the sides, it's nice, you know. Different tabs on the side. This is when I like to do all this. It's just because you could take the papers out if you want. Like if this one's wet still, you could take it out and let it dry. Also, a fun thing to do is I like 3D paints. Like those are just great to play with. Like right now, while this is open and it's all wet, this is when you can go through and let's see, what color do I want? So you pick out what color. This is like a metallic silver. And then I do a little test. Here, do a little test squeeze somewhere. Because sometimes, you know, like I thought, it's clogged. And I just take a little straight pen. I just unclog it. And then test it over on something else. Don't test it on your art, you know, your project, because it gets squirt and go flying everywhere. But that's what I like to do. And then you just decorate. So I just go through and see things around me that I, you know, all my collaging stuff. And then that just kind of triggers it all into, oh, okay, this is what I want to do. And once you start collaging and building out from there, you know, after you get your stencils and your stamps on, then it really just kind of takes a life of its own, you know, which is really fun. And then you just let your artwork, you know, just go with it. Don't fight it. Because that's the hardest part, is just letting it happen. But once you let it happen and be free with it, then, you know, it's beautiful. And it's yours. So there is no wrong art, for sure. It's just whatever you feel, you know, honestly. That's what I like to say. So there we go. So those are some of my tips here that I have for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And it was just a quick to do what to add, you know, to your signatures and stuff, and just some ideas to run with. So I hope you guys take some of these and just run with them today and just start putting some signatures together and see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed it and found it informational. And if you could please, let me find it. Oh, there it is, buried. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys will see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.